if you ever get stuck in a situation where you don't know what to say, that's what I want to help you on today. And it's very easy if you relax and don't get so tense. But a couple of things I want to remind you guys of, because it starts with your facial expressions. Let's, for instance, say, well, it starts two ways. Actually, it starts, let's go back, set this thing up for you. Okay, so let's look at the things that happen when we get an objection. Let's go with our facial. What happens when you get an expression? You get an objection. What happens to your face sometimes? Not everybody, but sometimes. There's no way I could tell what Jody's face is because she's got the mask on, but she could be sticking her tongue out at me. I have no idea what's going on. But anyway, if there's an objection, what happens?
Usually people can see it like on your face.
Yeah. So when people interrogate, one of my favorite shows is that National Geographic thing when they're taking these people to the airport and they're lying their ass off and you know they're lying and you can see in their face what's going on. Alan, you're not putting your mask on, are you? There's no one around you. What are you doing? So
well, Jody's right behind me. She's going to
enforce she is? It. Oh, gosh.
See, I saw her eyes move. She gave a tell there.
Oh, okay. Got it. So what I want you to look at, your facial expressions, whether you believe it or not, when someone gives you an objection, you've got to be careful. Okay. Mm-hmm. So number one, it's going to be your facial expressions or your tonality, right? Either on the phone or whatever. Now, your attitude when someone gives you an objection, this is something that I was coached on many, many years ago, is your attitude is this: I am so glad you brought that up. So if you're so glad, you can't go like this. What? You know how you get, you know, someone says something to you, you go like, can you give me no commission? I don't want to pay commission. I want to reduce your commission. I want to work with a whole bunch of agents going to show houses. You're going to go, watch your face. Watch your face. My wife reminds me of that all the time because some of our resting faces look like we want to kick someone's butt, which happens to me sometimes. And my wife has to remind me of that, is watch my facial expressions. Okay. So that's number one. So if you're so glad that they brought it up, you just got to relax. I hate real estate people. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm never going to listen to you guys just taking so much money. All you guys think about is making money, and that's way too much. I hate real estate people. I'm so glad you brought that up. That's the attitude we need to have. Okay. So that is important when going over objections. Here's another one. Whoops. We're going to go into this in just a second. I wish I had an hour, but let's go into this. Second thing is, or the third thing is, use the 2-second rule. Okay? Because if you're a driver and if you're freaking out because they said something to you, 1001, 1002, before you open your mouth, do the 2-second rule. Remember the attitude. I'm so glad you brought it up. So your attitude is, okay, great. That's a great question. I'm so glad you brought that up, that you hate real estate people. 1001. Okay, smile and, that's in your mind. Why? Because if you now go after that and try to overcome the objection too soon, you're in a trap. The consumer can out-technique you much faster if you react too quickly. 1001, 1002, that's in anything. Just take your time, and you're in control, right? 1001, 1002. That's the 2-second rule before you open your mouth and say anything, Okay. The other thing, once you've done that, okay, I don't know, we're going to wait till spring and, thanks for coming by and spending 2 hours with me today, explaining how great you are. But we decided we're going to interview 5 more people. I'm so glad you said that. Okay. And then you're going to think, where am I going with this? So now we're into number 4 is what is the strategy that I'm going to take in this situation? If it's over the phone, we're going to wait. We're waiting till spring because right now we just, it's going to be warmer then. And then if you don't have a strategy, you're either going to talk too fast. Let me tell you why you're wrong. And subliminally, that's what people hear. Hey, you're wrong about waiting until spring. Can I tell you why I'm right and you're wrong? That doesn't work. Okay. So what is your strategy? Are we going for an appointment? Are we going for a preview? Or are we going for, to counter what they're saying and come back again? I mean, you've got to know in your head, where am I going in this situation? Now, there is going to be smoke. There is going to be a true objection. And then there's going to be, as you heard me say before, and it's very important that we talk about this like hundreds of times, there's going to be a condition. Those are the 3 types of objections that come up. Smoke is a nice way of saying they're lying their you-know-what off. Okay, that's smoke. The condition, this is something that cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. I have no money. Cannot be changed. I'm getting a big insurance policy that doesn't come to me until June. So right now I'm broke. I have no job. There's a condition. I'm pregnant. There's a condition. I'm getting a divorce. Could be a condition. Anyway, but then, okay, so it's Friday, guys. Bear with me. It's Friday.